A research analyst at the financial derivatives company Mayowa Ige joins us now to discuss the implications of this on the Nigerian economy. Good afternoon, Mayowa. Thank you for joining us on the program. Now, Nigeria produces an average of 400,000 barrels of condensates per day at $30 per barrel. How important is condensate to Nigeria and the economy in general?
Good afternoon, BC. So condensates are basically lightweight oil that is produced as a byproduct of gas production. And then it's been exempted from OPEC's quota because its definition, there's a lot of complications surrounding its definition. We know that in Nigeria, oil is our cash cow. We're largely dependent on oil. It's our major source of revenue and foreign exchange. And currently, as of today, we know there are three major challenges surrounding oil in Nigeria. There's the drop in oil prices. You also have the oil production cost from OPEC, and then it's generally led to a decline in our total revenue. And so it's become important for Nigeria to look for every source of foreign exchange revenue outside of the crude oil that we export. And if you look at condensates, for instance, in Nigeria, at the rate of $30 per barrel, if we're exporting about 200,000 barrels of condensates daily, that means we'll be making about $6 million daily. And in 2 months, we'll be having about $180 million from condensates. And that alone is almost the same as the amount of revenue we get from exporting cocoa in a year. And in 1 year from exporting condensates, we would have about $2.4 billion. And we know that we need that kind of source of revenue for us in Nigeria. Currently, OPEC has postponed its meeting till Thursday because they have not been able to reach an agreement on production cuts. And generally in the world, also in the oil industry, there are a lot of uncertainties and unknowns, and then it's affecting Nigeria. In Nigeria alone, at the parallel market, the naira is already trading at 500 naira to $1, meaning that we need to find other sources of revenue. And this is where condensates come in. Luckily, we do not have, condensates are not part of the OPEC cuts. And so it's a very, very good source of revenue. So the government needs to incentivize all companies to actually produce condensates, LNG, crude oil. But more importantly, we should actually note that this revenue, when it comes, it should not be for consumption. It has to be efficiently and strategically invested so we can actually reap more benefits from it.
Now, in the last 12 months, oil prices have fallen by an estimated 57%, and that's due to the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic and the lockdowns that followed. Is there any correlation between the price of oil and condensate? So their prices actually move in the same direction?
So condensates are a substitute to oil. They complement oil. So when the price of oil goes up, the price of condensates also go up. So there's a direct relationship between the two. But for us in Nigeria, that's not really important. What's important is how much we can actually make from condensates and how efficiently we can actually invest the revenue that we get from condensates.
All right, now let's talk about Dangote refinery. Now, of course, a 650,000 barrels per day integrated refinery and petrochemical project under construction in the Lekki Free Zone is expected to be ready for oil refining in 2021. Now, will this have any impact on condensates?
So there will be no direct impact on condensates, because the Dangote refinery is mainly refining crude oil that we wouldn't have to be the amount of crude oil we export crude oil, then we import back. The benefit for that with the Dangote refinery on that would be cost savings, the transportation costs, the forex savings that we would be saving, our costs that we'll be saving from all of that. But then also it's important to note that when the crude oil that we're refining locally, we will use it locally, most of it, which may actually lead to a drop in our revenue from crude oil. This is where condensates can come in.
Okay.
Condensate, the revenue from condensates can help cushion the effect of the drop in revenue from a drop in earnings from us refining our crude oil locally as opposed to exporting it all and importing back.
All right, that will be a good point to leave the conversation. Research analyst at the FDC, Mayowa Ige, thank you for your time this afternoon.